mind in the lab, Twitch stream glowing, formulas flashing, minds wide, knowledge flowing, equations on the board, numbers never sleep, teaching math and physics while them haters count sheep. Actual education, tune in and get schooled, flipping textbooks, breaking all the rules, from Newton to Einstein, concepts elevate. Keep the stream, it's the key to our fate. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice. Got the Pythagorean triangles about to flex, quantum theories on deck, breaking all the specs, relativity theories, worlds getting small, grasp the universal laws, standing tall. From the atom to the cosmos, we rolling deep, grazing up the stars, no time to sleep. Black holes and supernovas, concepts we unfold, brain power heavy, yeah, that's Dr. Gold. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice.
What's up, everybody?
That's dope.
Oh man, a lot of people in the chat already. And you got baby voice going already, dog? Wow, dude. Hot on the press. Hot on the press, dude. Let's see, where's my... how do I share my screen sharing? Seth, James, Recky, Famished. Famished got me first? Oh wow, Famished. Do you have a question you want to get answered first? That's what happens when you redeem me first. It's all tricks, yeah. Oh, and we got...
Nice, Nick's in the house. What's up, Nick? His house. Coughing baby sounds like... Yeah, I am still kind of getting over something. It's annoying. I don't feel nearly as sick as I used to, but I'm definitely congested with something. I don't know. Lots of stuff going on. That's life. Let's see. All right. Ooh, this volume was very loud. Let's turn this down. Don't need this hip hop so loud. Today's Tuesday. What's up, Sir Sensation? There he is.
Don't sir me, boy. I work for a living.
Don't sir me, boy. You do work for a living. Yeah. Speaking of working, I gotta file some fucking tax stuff with the California Department of Justice. It's so annoying, man. All this paperwork stuff that you have to do to like be things. I don't know. Like, can't I just like live? I start agreeing with like Trump, like getting rid of all the federal stuff at some point, which I really don't want to. I don't want to agree with him, but it is super annoying how many different bullshit bureaucratic paperwork things I have to go through in order to just like solicit donations and help children. And they're terrible about notifying me when paperwork stuff is due. I got a notification from Facebook saying that, by the way, you can't use our fundraising tools because California has marked you as delinquent on like blah blah blah. I'm like, what? I file the nonprofit taxes every year. Apparently there's a separate one for California you have to fill out, which I did fill out, but I guess it didn't get to them this year, and they never sent me a notice, and Facebook is the one that had to notify me. And then I went and checked, and I was like, oh yeah, it does say it's delinquent. So I called them today. I was like, yo, California Department of Justice, Facebook told me that I'm delinquent. You guys didn't tell me this. And they're like, oh yeah, we were going to send out notices like next week or something. I'm like, bro, what? This is something that apparently was due back in like April of last year. And now because it's delinquent, I have to go mail a fucking check. I can't do it online. I used to be able to renew stuff online. It's super easy. I'd be like, yeah, cool, $25, whatever. Like, keep us on the whatever list of we're approved. And now because it's delinquent, I have to go print things. I have to go find a fucking envelope. Like, who the fuck owns an envelope anymore? Thankfully, I do have stamps. I bought a big thing of stamps at some point in my life, and I use like one per year. And then I got to get a physical check, which is again another like weird thing. I don't know. It's outdated. It's antiquated, and it's blah. I digress.
Well, checks are antiquated. I've not seen a checkbook in 20 years.
Yeah, right? Yeah, like what? You want a fucking check from me, dude? Like, just give me what's your Venmo? California Department of Justice. Like, what's your Venmo, dude? Or at least like a wire or something. And it's such a small amount. It's $25. It's gonna cost me, I think, like $2 to go to the bank for them to print me a check. It's so dumb. Sorry, I'm just venting. I'm just annoyed. I'm annoyed at old bureaucracy and stuff. It's so dumb. Anyways, James says, when are you recording the podcast episode? So we do the I know you're new here, James. We do the podcast live. I guess most podcasts are recorded ahead of time or before, whatever the word is for there. They do it and then they release it, right? Like Joe Rogan doesn't do his podcast live. They like record it, they edit it a bit, and then they publish it. We do everything live, on air, nothing censored. Well, I mean, you know, at least we don't get banned from Twitch, but you know, it's unedited and it just happens. yeah. Don't raise your hand too high. But yeah, we have an awesome guest this Friday. Here, I'll show it on, let me see if I can pull it up on here. Yeah, here we go. Cool. No, this is the Sensation Cam. God damn it.
Hi, everybody.
Okay. Hi. Dude, OBS, get your shit together, man. Okay, whatever. How can I... What's up, FemVox? Good to see you, dude. Man, I wanted to show this in, like, a nice way.
You see my new t-shirt?
Can't someone else just do it? Here, yeah, I can put you on the Sensation Cam now. I like that. The Nike swoosh? That's good. Is that the guy from, what's it? Dragon Ball Z or something?
Yeah.
One sec. Let me see if I pop this down. Let me pop this down, and then maybe Discord will pull up the right one. One sec. Let me close this one. Can I pop this down? Okay. Okay, now if I say Discord. Okay, now it pops up the right one. Okay, here we go. Anyways, yes. Cool. So, we have a golden hour. So, for those that are new here, on Fridays, I try to get special guests to come talk to you guys about various things that are going on in the world. And this Friday, I have a very special guest. Her name's Katya. She's very cool. She's a speaker, facilitator, holistic leadership coach. She works with like executives. Yeah, like 6,000 executives. She's been on TEDx, which is cool. That's like, I don't know if you guys ever heard of like TED Talks and stuff. Here, I'll mute this for a second.
You're not actually going to get anything done by watching another YouTube video. In fact,
I've heard TED. I've never heard TEDx.
TEDx. Yeah, you've heard probably of TED Talks. So she
allows us to focus on what's within our control.
She's pretty cool. So I'll go over like how I met her and stuff, but during the AMA.
Ignore all the pain and ugly things in which we say.
But she's going to be on our podcast on Friday. And so I invite you to, if you're in our Discord, go through, read her bio here. And then we always have a very fun competition with this where the students submit questions for our guest. And so here in this channel here, here, let me put Sensation over here. We have students ask, he's like, why? We have students ask questions that we'll go over during the podcast live with our special guest. So try to make these cool, like creative, you know, think about things you actually want to ask this person. It can be whatever, but try to make it on topic with like what she does. And then the kind of competition part of it is at the end of the podcast, I'm going to have her select who she thought was the best question. And so whoever gets selected for the best question wins a $20 gift card. So yeah, that's how it works. Damn, you networking? Yeah. Well, this isn't really networking. It's more so that I just know this person from a friend of a friend. But she can definitely probably answer some things about networking. Should be cool. Okay, cool. Let's go back to this. Right now it works. Kevin says, just want to make a comment that I'm going to be taking my final exam in discrete, so I hope to do well in it. And then, oh, nice. Well, good luck with your final. Very good luck. Good luck with that, man. Kevin. Yeah. Awesome, dude. Okay. Let me see. Any other news? Yeah. Podcast is on Friday. We got a stream today. We're going to go through a lot of fun math and science questions with you guys. And I think that's it. Anything else? Anything else going on in the world? I don't know. I keep seeing... I don't even check the news anymore. It's too much, man.
It's too depressing.
Yeah, it's too depressing, yeah.
Funnily enough, I'm in the process of writing an aggregate.
You're writing an aggregate? What's that?
A piece of software which basically searches for keywords and only pulls up something that I'll find poignant. I don't need to know celebrity news. I don't need to know when some planes crash into a tarmac. Just
so it only finds the sad news, right?
Something poignant to me, anyway.
You know, I have a debate on the word poignant, because we think of poignant to be like sad and whatnot, but I don't think it is. I think it's a misnomer how that word is used. Oh, actually, it is right. Okay, so right, I'm dumb.
What's the archaic?
Sharp or pungent in taste or smell.
Yeah, I'm probably using it archaically.
No, you're using it correctly. Painfully affecting the feelings.
No, then I was using it incorrectly.
Oh, okay. So poignant can also mean like designed to make an impression, like a poignant satire. Or I guess it could also be pleasurably stimulating, like to the point, or pungently pervasive. I don't know, it's one of those words that I know a lot of people use in English and then it ends up being used wrong.
I have.
Yeah.
My English isn't that good, to be honest.
Kevin says he made a keyword... Kevin, explain your keyword scanner to us. Well, Sensation... Here, I'm going to pull up the first question for the day, but Sensation, what are you doing with... What's your aggregate code thing? Is it like a filter?
It's basically a data scraper. It says, go to this newspaper and find all the headlines, and then go through them. If it's got any of these keywords in there, save it, dump it to an array, dump it to a file, and then show me.
And you're specifically looking for what type of news? Like, what type of keywords are you looking for?
Well, the local paper has started pulling up news from other cities in the region.
Oh, because there's not enough stuff going on in your city? You're like, there's not enough local shit going on.
Well, no, because it's bollocks, because what they did was they sold the newspaper to NewsQuest Limited, and then they basically shut the building. So all the people that work for this company, they don't live here. So it's like, mate, there's 100 people kicking the fuck out of each other every night on the council estates, and you're not reporting on this because you don't live here.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, this is... They talk a lot about this, why we need to protect like local news, because that's news that actually really affects you. You know, what Trump does doesn't really affect you right now. I mean, it may later, but immediate stuff is more like what's happening, you know, in your backyard. But that's...
2 weeks ago, another plane crash.
Oh, you're talking about all the plane crashes?
The runway, the plane was going down normally. And then started... No one died. The whole plane blew up.
Is this you, Nick?
Like this. And no one died.
I love Nick's household. Nick's household is great. I just imagine like some woman like cooking borscht and just being like, "What's wrong with you?"
No, that's why I was taking the piss. I was like, "Bozhe boy nachui."
Okay. All right. Here, let's start the stream off.
You can't say that.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means yet. But we'll start the stream off. Let's do some.
Ask Nick.
We'll ask him after. All right. Cool. All right. Let's start off. Welcome to Actual Education. My name is Dr. Gold. This is the Office Hours live stream. Stream to help you with math homework, science homework, all sorts of fun stuff. Let me see. I'm getting better at studying. Not really, but found a system gamification and yeah, the Pomodoro technique. That's the one where you study for like 25 minutes and then you take a break for 5 or something, right? Is that what it is?
I've seen people do it different ways, but yeah, it's you study for a bit, then you get a break. I've seen people do it 1-to-1.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, this one is 25 minutes. When the timer ends, take a 5-minute break, repeat 3 more times. See, I don't know if this works, because I've heard that it takes at least 30 minutes to just get into, like, the flow state of, like, being able to focus on something. Time needed to focus on a task.
And you can't relax in 5 minutes. There's no way.
No, you can't, dude. Yeah, no, in 5 minutes, bro, I would distract my brain completely.
I do it 1-to-1.
Dude, this is what they're saying, dude. It says it takes around 40 or 50 minutes to become fully immersed in an activity. Thus, 60 to 90-minute sessions tend to deliver the best results. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the Chinese.
Well, says someone, I guess. I don't know. So, I don't know about... Yeah, dude, if I had a 5-minute break... So first of all, that 5-minute break would turn into 10 minutes because I would find like some Instagram or YouTube rabbit hole I had to go down. And yeah, you're just constantly distracting yourself. Yeah. It depends what you're doing, I guess, yeah. Famish says, I increase it to 45 minutes and 50-minute breaks. Maybe 75 minutes, yeah. I said an hour. I say like I'll do something for an hour. It's great if you have a ton of tasks because then you can focus on getting as much done as you can in that time. Yeah. I could see that as being a thing.
Why did you mute me, Gold? Store?
Did somebody get muted? I didn't mute you.
He was complaining that he wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh. Was that your mom yelling about the airplane? Nick? Yes, dude, it was fucking hilarious, dude. I was wondering, I couldn't tell because it kind of sounded like Nick, but like with a higher pitched voice, so I couldn't really tell. Why didn't you mute me? Yeah, I don't know. You're in charge of muting yourself. You're in charge of muting yourself.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Here,
so I accidentally start saying some random stuff.
Yeah.
And then you get banned.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can talk about the planes and stuff. That's fine. Just don't talk about, orange juice.
I didn't know you. I wasn't muted.
Yeah.
You should have.
It's okay. All right, let's try to do this. All right, in the diagram, S and T are on sides Q and R, and P and Q respectively. PS is perpendicular to Q. Bro, I think I know this question. Someone has asked this of me on a stream before, and it's one of these motherfucking questions where you gotta draw another triangle. Okay. If PT is equal to 1, QT or TQ is equal to 4, and QS is equal to 3, what is the length of SR? So they want this length. That's cute. And then the question, Shantrix. Am I allowed to use a calculator? Because I will law of signs this bitch. Oh, I will get aggressive with it. I am allowed to use a calculator. Ooh, okay. That could be fun. You know PS. Oh, do you? I think we know PS as well, right? You don't need to make anything? Oh, thank fucking God, dude. I'm so happy. I hate when I have to make like another shape out of this. Yes. Seth, why do you know the length of PS? Pythagoras is one way to do it. But it's also a special triangle. Let's talk about this thing right here, right? Yeah, you could use Pythagoras. It's better to, especially in these math competitions, you want to know the shortcuts. And so one of the shortcuts is called like the Pythagorean triples, such that there are triangles that have certain ratios that work out for the Pythagorean theorem. Yeah, so 3, 4, 5 is one. That's a really good one to know. And then also the multiples of it work too, right? So like 6, 8, 10, and like so forth. The other one I learned is 5, 12, 13, and there, what's the other one? Something like 24. These are the main two that I've ever seen. 5 would be the hypotenuse, correct. So this hypotenuse here is 5. This is 3, which means that this bit right here has to be 4. Yeah, you're good, Endar. You're good, dude. Okay, cool. So this is 4. Or, sorry, yeah, this is 4. I know, it's kind of tricky because you see the 4 here and the 3 here. Okay. I feel like I see like a couple triangles now, right? That work out. Like this is a triangle. We know that must be solved with something. And then this is a triangle that must be solved with something. And then this is like a triangle that must be solved with something. And then this is like the thing we're looking for. So I'm going to assign a variable to this. Yeah, right, Seth? I do see some algebra.
I think he's bailing on us.
Oh, Famish has to go walk the doggos. Enjoy the doggos, dude. Review equations of a line, linear equations, and then you're done. That sounds like a good plan. That sounds like a nice Tuesday, dude. Hey, let's call this distance x. We'll call this x. Maths. And then I'm going to call this y. Because I think this is needed for things. I got to be careful because the more variables I introduce, the more equations I need to solve. So sometimes you don't want to like create too many. But then I'm going to call this thing z. Yes. Oh, and Seth, yeah, thanks for responding to my DM. I'm going to make an announcement and a role for you to help people. I appreciate you reaching out. I've been getting over sickness for the last couple of days, so I've been laxing on my Discord abilities. That 4 I might want to split. You're right. I could split this, but then I'd have to split this as well. I think I'm gonna leave it like this because I see a couple triangles. Yeah, I see this. I see this triangle. This is a nice triangle, right? And that's a right triangle. We know that's right. Yeah, cool. So that tells me this squared plus this squared equals this squared. So let's do it. So let's say 4 squared plus y squared equals 3 plus x squared. Okay, so that's this triangle. I'm like try and make some colors of things that we've done.
Why did we made a mistake there?
Mistake? What mistake?
I nearly made a 3 plus x squared, so I just immediately went, oh, it's 9 and x squared. It's not, is it?
No, yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, this thing here has to foil through. So,
yep.
Yeah. That's a common mistake. It happens all the time.
I should know this by now.
It's okay. I forget shit too, man. Yeah. Like apparently I forgot to, send a letter to the California Department of Justice.
You can't forget if they don't tell you.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I was like, y'all never. I got no mail. I got no email. Like, what? Why did Facebook tell me? Okay. Then we have this one. So 4 squared plus x squared is equal to z squared. Okay. So we're doing okay here because we have 3 unknowns, x, y, and z, and we have 2 equations. So I just need one more. Which, I see it. I see what we're going to do. We're going to do it with this one. This is the magic. This is the magic right here, dude. This triangle
not
right
the third equation.
Dude, this is turning into like the LGBT flag or something, dude. Here we go. Okay. Okay. This one is.
I like LGBT. Lettuce, geg, bacon.
Have you seen the military one where it's like Lockheed Martin, like General Dynamics, Boeing, Raytheon or something? Okay. All right. This is 1 squared plus y squared equals z squared. Okay, nice. Correct. Okay. So the cool thing here is that yeah, Seth, do you see how we can use these two equations here to eliminate z? Like right off the bat, we can get rid of z, which is super nice. Because I can just set these equal to each other. So I can say that, okay, cool. If we take these two together, I know that 16 plus x squared is equal to 1 plus y squared. So that also tells me that let's move this over and let's move this over. So I'm going to say 15 is equal to y squared minus x squared. Is plugging anything for x, exactly. So I'm going to show you, there's a reason I did this. There's a reason I did y squared minus x squared and not x squared minus y squared. And it's going to come into play when we start messing with this. So, again, so from a basic point of view, what we did here is we set variables to sides of the triangles that we didn't know, and then we created enough equations to then solve for all these missing variables. So if there's 3 missing variables, we need 3 equations. Luckily, this was not a huge pain in the ass to make 3 equations. Sometimes it is. Yeah, so I'm going to take this one. Watch what I do here, Seth. I'm going to take this equation, and I'm just going to like kind of expand it out. So that gets me 16 plus y squared is equal to, and then this is a binomial expansion. So this is going to be the first thing squared plus the last thing squared plus 2 times the things in between. So plus 2 times 3 times x. So that's plus 6x, okay? And now watch what happens here. I can move this over here. Well, and I'll move this over as well. So now I get 16 minus 9. That's going to get me 7. I'm going to get plus y squared minus x squared is equal to 6x. And lo and behold, y minus x squared was already defined over here. That's kind of the strat of why we do this. I was like, okay, cool. If I can find this thing over here, then I don't need to plug in. So, yeah, let's check it out. So, this. So now I get 7 plus 15. So 22 equals 6x. That gets me x is equal to 11 over 3. Correct answer choice is B. Nice. I really like that one. That's great. Yes, we have Elon clapping for us. Don't take my job, Elon, please. I swear I'm valuable. That's dope.
That's dope.
Haven't seen what, Nick?
At least he's not doing Hi Hitler.
Yeah, at least he's not like raising his hand like too far.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, dude. Yeah, if you do both hands, it's okay, right?
If you do both hands, it's okay. Double C, Kyle?
What? Excuse me. Who is this? This was Shantrix. Yeah, thanks. That was a very clean. That was a clean solution. I'm not gonna say anything because if I say that was easy, Shantrix is gonna like punish me tomorrow. I'm not gonna say anything. I was an appropriate level of difficulty. Based on that, what type of triangle is given? Oh, like what is this whole thing? Like is it obtuse or whatnot? It's not equilateral though, right? It's definitely not equilateral because one of the sides was. Yeah, okay. Yeah, one of the sides here was 5, right? So yeah. So what you ended up having is you had this, right? So you had 5 on this side. 11 thirds is around almost 4. It's like 3 2/3. So this is 3.67. Oh, wait, sorry. I forgot to add the 3. You're so right, dude. Yeah, 20 thirds. Yeah, okay, cool. So this is 20 over 3. And then to find Z, I guess I could do this, right? So that's 16 plus 121 over 9 is equal to Z squared. This is ugly. But if I put these over 9, that's it's 144. So that's, what is that? 265 over 9 equals z squared. So z is equal to the square root of 265 over 3. Which, I don't know what the square root of 265 is. What's the square root of 265? 265 is not perfect. I know, sadness. It's sad.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Yeah, it would be really nice if it was. It was. It's not actually, though. I know it is above 16. Yeah, it is, right? Because, well, yeah, because it's above 256. So, yeah, we want to say it's like, what, approximately 16? So 16-ish? Yeah, cool. We'll call it like 16-ish. So what type of triangle is this? I believe it's acute, right? Scalene? Scalene's the name for it. Sorry, what does scalene mean? Yeah, all three are different measurements, but also we can talk about the angles, right? Gold, I just hit legs and plyo, bro. I'm not going to be able to walk tomorrow. It's the second day you're not going to be able to walk.
Oh, no.
It's called DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. Yeah.
If only. For me, it's every day.
I can't walk every day, yeah.
No,
how do you know?
There's no delay.
There's no delay. It's just like, it's just constant. The third day is worse. Maybe if you're Mondo, dude. Mondo's like squatting like 400 or something. I did legs. Oh, I'm doing legs tomorrow. Uh-oh. I did arms and back today, and chest was yesterday.
Wait, 400 pounds total or at a time?
4,000 pounds.
I was going to say, I generally average out around 1,000 kilograms.
You squat 1,000?
No, in total.
Oh, volume. You're talking about volume of a workout. Okay, yeah. We usually say like reps and stuff.
The higher the volume,
the higher the volume, the more soreness is what you're. Yeah, right.
I toss a Volkswagen Beetle on my shoulder. They're not heavy.
Yeah.
I can flip a Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah, I was seeing videos of people flipping cars at that Super Bowl celebration that I was at. I was like, excuse me. Triangle. Yeah, the correct way to get this, Seth, would be to get all the angles. The correct way to get it would be to do law of sines and law of cosines, but I'm lazy today, so I'm just gonna use a calculator for it. What was it? 5 23rds. Let's just see. Oh, wait. 20 over 3 is 6.67, and then this was like 16. So this will tell us all the angles. It's kind of cool. Calculate. Did we get the angles? What? Is this triangle not possible? Oh, 16 over 3. Wait, sorry, what? Oh, it is 16 over 3. Yeah, right. 16 is not possible. Because, you know why it's not possible? Because then these two sides add up to less than this. So it's called the triangle inequality. Any two sides of a triangle have to add up to greater than or equal to the third side. So 16 over 3 is, that's 5.3. Okay, now let's calculate. There we go. And you're right. They are all acute, Seth. Well, no. We don't know if any of them are a right angle, actually, Seth. Yeah, none of them are a right angle. Right? The only right angles they told us on this question were the altitudes, technically. So this is a right angle, and this is a right angle. They said nothing about these angles. Is this extra coin? Yeah, you get coins for watching. Yes, James, good job. Yeah, so you actually do need the... Yeah. Let's see. This is question, 22? Wow, they did it quick. They did it so quick. Okay. Oh, okay. And then they said it was a common triangle, such... Okay, so they have a common angle. That's cute. Yeah, that's a cool way to do it. Yeah, they said because, I guess, this triangle and this triangle shared a common angle. Oh, and also this triangle. Yeah, you can use similar triangles for it. That's a cute.
That's dope.
Dope. Okay, cool. All right, good. Good question, Shantrix. Okay.
What was that stupid joke? The sum of the two squares of any two sides of a right angle. Isosceles triangle is. Yeah, no.
No, it's.
It was a Simpsons thing.
Oh, it's a Simpsons joke. Is a Simpsons joke about triangles?
It's like he puts on a pair of glasses and says, "The square root of the two sides of any two." Something. I can't remember how it goes now. It's basically a direct quote of something in The Wizard of Oz. But it's deliberately. It was wrong in The Wizard of Oz by accident. It was deliberately wrong in The Simpsons, and then some dude just shouts on the cubicle, "That's a right angle triangle, you idiot."
Yes, you can only use the Pythagorean theorem on right angles. Wait, what was this video you sent me, Sensation? What was this? What's this thing we're watching here? The smoke? Dude, what is this? Oh, God. Mortal Kombat! Okay. Okay. That's good. Let's do Mortal Kombat. Let's do James. James, you got a question, yeah? James, I know you know how to do this, bro. This is a very easy question. Yeah. What's the answer for this? Because yesterday we learned about... no, you do not add them. Yeah, no. If you have a variable of... Yeah, if you have m to the 8 times m to the 8, then this becomes m to the 8 plus 8. If exponents are multiplying, yes, that's correct, right? And so if you have m to the 8 divided by like m to the 6, this is m to the 8 minus 6, which is just equal to m to the 2. How many m8s are there? This is actually kind of cool. Yeah, James, how many m8s are there? Let's do an even easier example. Let's say I have b squared cubed. Let's prove it conceptually. I like this, Seth. Let's not do 8 because I'm not going to draw 8 things. I would suck. Let's try to do this. Let's do b squared to the 3rd. Don't worry about the m to the 8th. Just do this one for now. So, if you have something that is cubed, right? That's the same thing as that something times itself 3 times, right? Yeah? Okay, cool. All right. So, if I have b squared to the 3rd, that's the same thing as a b squared times another b squared times another b squared. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3 of these. Okay. Now, let's try to expand each one of these out just to see what happens, right? So b squared by itself, we know that is b times b. And this is another b times b times another b times b. Okay? That's what each one of these b squareds are. Now, all of these things are multiplying by each other, so I can get rid of the parentheses. So instead of saying b times b times b times b, I can say that's the same thing as b times b times b times b. I forget. I think this is called like the grouping property or something. Or associativity? Is this the associative property? I believe it is. What's up, Cosmic? Good to see you. Generalized associativity. Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for that terminology there.
Perfect.
So yeah, in reality, right? Multiplying this b squared by this b squared by this b squared is the same thing as a b times b times a b times b times a b times b. How could I write this as a single b to an exponent. How many times is b multiplying by itself? There, James. B to the 6th. Exactly, okay. Nice. Do you see a property here? How b to the 2 to the 3rd became b to the 6th? What is the rule? Yeah, right, it's b to the 6th because there's six of these b's now. Multiply. Exactly. So this is the same thing as b to the 2 times 3, which is the same thing as b to the 6. Yeah, good. Nice. Knowledge. Okay. So, knowing that new thing you discovered for yourself, and hopefully it sticks more because you discovered it for yourself. How would I do m to the 8th to the 8th? Mr. Dr. Gold, sir? How many fucking pronouns are you putting on my stuff? What? Mr. Dr. Gold, sir? I don't know what octonians are, but my friend does. He's actually the expert in octonians. But yeah, what would m to the 8th to the 8th? I'm still going to give you a save there, Jeff, because you did say something about associativity. M to the 64th, maybe. Yes, that's correct. Yes. This is m to the 8 times 8, which is equal to m to the 64th. Yes. Good. Okay, cool. Good job. What about?
I kind of gave the game away there because I posted something in office hours, the channel office hours.
Yeah. What did you post? Let me see.
What we were talking about.
Oh, I like this. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, this is legit. This is you can extend. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is an important thing. The sorry, let me get rid of this. There we go. No, there we go. Okay. The rational exponents is what they're called. Yeah, so whenever you have numbers to exponents that are fractions. X to the 2 to the 3 to the 2. Yeah, you're right, Seth. So, yeah, where the parentheses goes kind of matters, right? So, what Seth is talking about is if you have m to the 8th to the 8th, this is technically m to the, well, I can't do that, actually. That's, like, super big. Let's say we have m to the 2nd to the 3rd. We know this is m to the 6th. But if you have m to the 2 to the 3rd, this is technically m to the 8th. Exactly. Exponentiation is not associative, yeah. You can't distribute the exponent, the powering thing. Right. Well, because this is m to the 2 to the 3rd, and 2 to the 3rd is 8. So it's like that's m to the 8th. It depends whether this exponent is hitting just the 2, or if it's hitting the m squared. Yeah. It's the same thing with this. You remember, like, when you guys have, like, -3 squared, which is not the same as, for instance, -3 squared? It depends whether the square is hitting just the 3. In this case, this is -9. Or if the squaring is hitting both things, then this becomes +9. Yeah. So it's the same situation here. 9 times out of 10, this shit will not happen. Your teacher's not going to do this. Your teacher's going to do this. If you're in a, regular high school class. That's usually what you're learning. So yeah. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Nick, you DM'd me a bunch of questions. You want to do a couple of them? Because you submitted them earlier today. Is Nick still getting yelled at by his mother about Russian airplanes or something? Let me ping him. There he is. Nick. I can't hear him though. Nick, you might have to disconnect and reconnect. There he goes. Russian airplanes, yeah. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yep. That's good.
Do you have other questions from somebody else?
I mean, yeah, but let me do a couple years now so that we're not doing all of them at the end. Is that cool?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's just, Let's just break it up, because otherwise, chat's gonna look at you for like an hour of just doing TrackMan worker questions. Reki, chill, dude. People are scared of flying now. I don't know. I kind of am too, man, dude. What the fuck's going on, dude? Dude, okay, this one question is fucking hilarious, dude. Okay.
Some of the questions I send you is just for you to like look at because I wanted to show you what they want me to supposedly know.
Okay, this is a good one. So this is adding a bunch of weird things. Do you know how to do this one, Nick? Nick, do you know how to do this one?
Sort of, but for some reason I get the wrong answer.
Okay, well let's go through what you're trying to do. So I mean, these are a lot. This is the problem about the imperial system. Yeah, because you're probably wondering like what the hell's going on here, right? Like what does this number mean here? What does this number mean, right?
For like a long time was like 3 is feet.
Good.
So 2 must be inches.
Yes.
Is 1/4 centimeters?
No. It's saying 3 feet, and then it's saying 2 1/4 inches.
Yeah, that shit tripped me out so bad.
Yeah.
I was here Google. I was like trying to get 1/4 into decimals and.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, one way to do this would be to convert everything into inches and then get back into feet. That's not a bad idea. I think we should maybe do that. So how would we convert this into just inches?
3 times 12.
Yeah. So this would be 36. We'll show both ways because Seth is also right. So this is 36 inches, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then plus this, plus 2 1/4 inches. So how many inches is that?
2.25.
No. Well, yeah, this is 2.25 inches. Let's keep the fraction. We can keep the fraction. Okay.
Okay.
If you have 36 inches plus 2 1/4 inches, how many inches do you have?
38.
38 and a quarter. Yeah, 38 and a quarter. Yeah. Okay. Then you have this one, right? Which is 0 feet, 8 inches, and 8 7/8 inches. Yeah, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to add 8 7/8 of an inch. Oh, this is a fucking mess, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can add these two things together, right? That's easy.
Mm-hmm.
But then this is going to cause there to be overflow. It's a lot of fractions, dude. Yeah, this is so annoying.
And you don't do the like you don't make the 1/4 into a 2/8.
You do. So you are correct. So in order to add these, this would have to be 2/8. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then adding these together, 38 plus 8 would be 46, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this would be 9/8 of an inch. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But 9/8 doesn't seem right because that's greater than 1. So what can I call this 9/8 of an inch?
1/8.
Good, exactly. Yeah, you're smart, Nick, dude. Yeah, 1 1/8. Okay. So now this 1 is going to carry over to here.
Yeah.
So now you have 47 1/8 inches. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see that? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so then let's try to add the next thing, which is 2 feet, 9 inches, and 3/4. So we have 2 feet, 9 3/4 inches. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do I want to do first?
2 times 12.
Good. Yeah, so this is going to get me to 24 inches, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now I want to add that to this, right? So here, let me like put the steps so we know what's happening. So now you're adding these. So that's 33 3/4 inches, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But then this needs to be added to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So kind of sucks, right? Because what's 47 and 33? It's a weird number.
70? Wait.
Close. You're close.
80.
Well, so the 40 and the 30 gets you 70, but the 70 and the 3 gets you another 10, so it's 80. 80.
Yeah.
But now you also, you got to be careful. You got to look at what this and this are doing, right?
So multiply 3/4 by 2.
Good. So that's really 6/8 of an inch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when you add those together, what do you get?
7/8.
Good. So this is 7/8 of an inch. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, we're almost there. Because now we're just adding 1 foot.
So 12.
Right, so plus 1 foot, which is equal to 12 inches. So now when I add these together, right, I'm going to get 92 and 7/8 inches. Okay, sweet. So from this, what's up, Ski? We now need to convert this into feet and inches again. Okay. So how do we do that? How do I convert 92? Let's just look at the 92 first, right? I don't really care about this for now.
92 divided by 12.
Yeah. So you want to see how many times 12 goes into 92, which is not really intuitive. You know, it's a big number to do, right? But you don't get a calculator on this exam, so we got to show you how to do everything by hand.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So if I was doing this by hand and I didn't know my 12 tables, I would just start doing this. I would say 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, and then 96 is what I would do. You know, you just keep like going up by 12s, right? So this is gonna stop at the 7 part, right? This is 7 times 12 gets you 84. Yeah, there's no calculator on this. So knowing that, what is this gonna be?
7
feet.
7/8.
Well, the 7 feet gets you 84 inches, but I really need 92.
So 7, 6, 7/8.
No, not 6. So it's 7 feet, 8, right? 8 plus 84 gets you the 92 for a remainder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 7 feet gets you 84 inches, but you have 8 remainder to get up to that. So then that's 8 and 7/8 inches. Jesus fucking Christ, dude, this question. So 7, 8, and 7/8. Yeah, that's choice A.
Damn.
Yeah. So Seth brought up a good point here of you could not convert things to inches if you just start looking at everything individually and then just like keep carrying over stuff. Okay?
Yeah, that's what I did. I couldn't do anything.
Well,
For
let's
some reason,
see.
I got all the way up to like 10.
Let's look at just the feet, right? So you have 3 feet, 0 feet, 2 feet, and 1 feet, right? So how many total feet are there?
6.
6. Good. So you have 6 feet. Okay, now you need to add all the inches. And we're going to see what carries over. Okay? So this is 2 1/4 plus 8 7/8 plus 9 3/4. Right? Does Twitch allow feet streams? I don't know if that counts as implied nudity. I don't know. Jeff, why don't you start a stream and tell us how it goes?
Yeah.
We're doing actual feet. New funding source. Sensations feet pics.
Oh, no.
Sensations like, don't you drag my feet into this. They command a pretty penny these days. Okay. So this is cool because we broke it up, right, by feet and inches. And now that I'm looking at the inches, I'm going to break it up by whole inches and fraction inches, okay? Because watch what happens here. I'm going to take just these parts, right? 2, 8, and 9. That gets me what?
19.
19. And then let's take all the fraction parts, okay? So that's a quarter plus 7/8 plus 3/4. So you know right away, like let's just convert these, right? So 2/8 plus 7/8 plus 6/8, okay? So now that's 15/8. Seth is right. Actually didn't need to convert. Yeah. I could have been smart and just noticed that a quarter and 3/4 is 1.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, can't you do 1/4 plus 3/4?
Yes.
And then convert it or whatever?
That's smart. You can do it too. Yeah, you can do it too. That's smart. So anyways, 15/8 then becomes 1 and 7/8. Okay? So here's what happens. Now you need the 1 to add to the 19, right? This is going to come down. So you have 6 feet, 20 and 7/8 inches, okay?
This is exactly what I got. And somehow I converted and I got 10 something 7/8.
Okay, well, first of all, how many feet are in 20 inches?
1.
Good. There's 1 foot that's going to carry over. And then what's left over?
8.
8 inches. Okay. 8 and 7/8 inches. Okay. So this is going to combine to become 7 feet, 8 and 7/8 inches. Which is, yeah, choice A.
What the hell?
Yeah, maybe see, you said you got 10? I don't know how you got 10.
I don't know.
You done messed up, Aaron!
If I could find it.
Yeah. Seth says there's one more easier way. Is there, Seth? What's the easier way?
Yeah,
Write
I
them
got
out.
20 7/8. Converted it to 1. I did 8 7/8 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, and I got 10. What?
Well, you already did the... Yeah, no. You added this to this.
Probably.
This is inches. This is feet. The 1 foot goes here.
I didn't, how do you call it? I didn't put, like, the 1 mark or the 2 marks. That's why I got confused.
Yeah. You really gotta keep it straight. Like what is inches and what is feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, this question like sucks to like do by hand.
Yeah.
And good explanation of why we don't like, the imperial system.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
Yeah.
Thank you.
America, baby. Okay, cool. That was a fun question. That took a lot of time. So let me help out another student, and then we'll come back to the TrackMan questions. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right, good. Seth says you could also just add them right to left, converting, and then this is easier for one. Okay. Add them right to left. Oh, yeah. That would have been super annoying.
Huh?
Yeah, Seth's talking about like, yeah, if they were nice in that question because they made things like a quarter of an inch, an eighth of an inch. If they started making things like a sixth and whatnot, that would just like absolutely suck.
There's 16 also.
What do you mean there's 16?
Like the denominator. There's another question with 16.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a 16th one. Here, I'm gonna download this one and just send it to you. This was Nick 33. Those hit 1/17th and 1/23rd. Dude, why? Who hurt you? Who hurt your math? Okay, let's see. Recky Rex got a good question. Recky Rex, we've done this question, dog. What? Why do we keep doing the same question, Rec? Let's do something new. Yeah. Wasn't this question Recky Rec? Oh, well, it's a little bit different. Okay, it is a little bit different, Recky Rec. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, I'll give it to you. It is a little different. Yes, because Jeff says, now we're counting both the ups and downs. What's up, Famish? Thanks for the... Yeah, I need a drink. Cheers, my boy.
Anyway.
Man.
Is Reki here? That's the question.
Reki is here. Yeah, Reki's in the Twitch.
Really?
Wait, what the heck was that? It was a water bottle, dog. You have a black cherry sparkling water? Ooh. What type of brand? I have one actually in the fridge I could go get. I generally don't like cherry. You know, there's a funny thing, is the flavors of medicine between the different countries. Like, I think for Youth Sensation, what flavor is all the cough syrup and stuff?
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, I'm sure
Ours is dog shit.
Ours is absolute dog shit. It is absolute dog shit, unfortunately.
Vodka.
If only.
It's usually cherry. So in the U.S., it's cherry, which is terrible. Like
Bubble
cherry.
gum as well.
Oh, no.
You put that in your mouth and you're like, no.
It's disgusting. It's so bad. But in the UK, it's strawberry.
Bruh. That's tough.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
If only.
Hey, let's go to ChatGPT. We're gonna go
Or
to
it's
ChatGPT.
really choking the medicine down.
Let's search the web. Let's say like, what is the most common flavor for cough syrup in different countries? Just see what it says.
What's in Russia?
So in United States, cherry. Yep. Due to its strong, easily recognizable taste, which helps mask the bitterness of active ingredients. In the Nordic countries, it is licorice.
Damn.
Interesting. I did think about that with like Jägermeister. I was like, this kind of tastes like cough syrup. Or how I think cough syrup
I
would
said
taste.
this.
Yeah. Menthol is pretty. Okay.
Math?
What about England? Yeah, it's cherry. It's definitely cherry. Oh yeah, they have blackcurrant flavor, dude. Look at that blackcurrant, bro. You guys are fucking luxurious, dude. Yeah. Licorice is delicious.
Ask them about Scotland. Specifically, ask them about Scotland, then.
They're like,
It tastes like Buckfast.
there we go. They also say it's blackcurrant. They say honey and lemon. Yeah. I mean, cough syrup's not supposed to taste good. You're not supposed to drink cough syrup, like that much cough syrup.
I haven't had cough syrup since I was a child, so I don't actually remember what it tastes like.
Yeah, right. I've had like Dayquil in liquid form sometimes. It's like decent. All right, let's do Reki's question. A tennis ball is dropped from a height of 20 meters, bounces to 40% of its previous height on each bounce. The total vertical distance traveled is made up of upward bounces and downward drops. Draw a diagram to represent the situation. What is the total vertical distance the ball has traveled when it hits the floor for the 6th time? Wow.
Yo, thank God I don't have to deal with that. What the hell?
Yeah, that's a little weird. Famish said, aren't you supposed to drink it once I drink it once a day?
Nah.
Are you robo-copping every day, dog? Oh, man. Here, I'm just going to steal this picture. Just because I like the picture. Yeah, I like this picture. I think this picture is great. This is my picture.
There are many like it, but this one is mine.
But this one is mine. Where's that from, dude? This is my gun. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Right? Is that where
It's
it's
the
from?
Rifleman's Creed from the United States Marine Corps.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's cool.
This is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
This one is
My
mine.
rifle is my best friend. It is my life. I'm
Are
as
you
master as I
serious?
must master my life.
Are you serious, bro? How do you know this,
Well,
by the way?
yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I spent a lot of time with the Marines.
Oh,
Your
that's too
Marines.
funny. You know, we had a Marine on our... You know, I went to the gym today with a Marine. He's my buddy. He did 2 tours in
Reunited.
Afghanistan. What's up?
him just screaming at you.
Yeah, right. That's what I joke. Yeah, I joke that I have the best gym buddy because he's a fucking basically a drill sergeant. Full Metal Jacket. Was Full Metal Jacket Marines?
Yes.
Yeah. I actually haven't watched that film. Okay, let's see. Okay. So this would be the diagram to draw the situation. I want to try to do this, I think, with like geometric sums. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, the annoyance with it, Seth. Yeah, the annoyance is that these are like whole cycles, but this is half of a cycle.
Oh no.
Yeah. Upward downwards happens like here and here, here and here, here and here and here and here, but only downwards happens here. So, yeah, because otherwise this would be really nice to just do a sum of. Well, okay. Here's what we can do. We know that it travels 20 meters on the first descent, okay? So we know distance is going to be equal to 20, and then it's plus, so when it hits the ball for the 6th time, so this is the first time, 2nd time, 3rd time, 4th time, 5th time, 6th time. So if I was to reorder this, first of all, let me look up what a geometric sum, I forget how they do it. Geometric sum formula. Yeah, downward, upward instead of up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this. Okay, I need to see it because I need this formula for it. So I'm gonna show you. There are 2 ways to do it. But I need to see how they define it. Yeah, this is what I want. I want this. I have the formula. What? Did you give it to me? You give it to me? Oh, from the last stream. I don't think I had this formula though. This is the formula I want. I want this. So this lets you determine. Did we have that? I don't think we had that formula. Did we? Did we last time? Show me. No. This is the common ratio, and then this is this, but it doesn't tell me the sum. Yeah, the sum is a special one. So what happens is you could have yeah, let me explain it here. You can have what's called a geometric sequence, in which every additional number in the sequence is a multiple of the one before it. So for instance, you could have 1, 1/2, 1/4, 1/8, and so forth, right? This looks the same thing as 1 to the common ratio is 1/2, and then it would be to the n minus 1, right? Where n refers to the term. Right? This is right, initial number, blah, blah, blah. This is called a sequence. This is a sequence, Reki. Okay, sequence means it's just a bunch of numbers with commas. What you're going to get into later are called series. Okay, so this so here, this is a sequence. You could do a series, which is when we add them all up. So this is 1 plus 1/2 plus 1/4 plus 1/8 ... Okay? And that's what we call S of n. This right here, like a specific element in the thing, that is called A sub n. Let me like move this over. I'm gonna move this up here. Okay, cool. Right. So sequence refers to like the number in the list. Series refers
to adding up all the numbers in that list up to a certain point. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I see that. So that's a similar formula to what we have here. Alright, yeah. Yeah, a variation can be used when the first term are known, but the number of terms is not known. What?
Wait, how do you not know the number of terms? Oh, if you only know the first one and the last one. Sure. Okay. Interesting. They have it flipped compared to this. This one does 1 minus r, 1 minus r to the n. This does r to the n minus 1, r minus 1. It's technically the same thing. Okay. So, what you posted is what you were seeing? Yeah. Okay, so here. Let's... So, if we wanted to add this, look how it says it's... Each bounce is 40% of its previous height, okay? So, the first one would be dropping 20. The next one would go up to 40% of that height, right? So, 40% of 20, that's going to be equal to 8, okay? So, this is going to go 8 up, 8 back down. And then you have 40% of 8. Well, that's equal to 3.2. So you have 3.2, 3.2. And then, yeah, this gets to be, like, kind of annoying to figure out these other ones and stuff, right? So, one way would be to add up 20 plus 8 plus 8 plus 3.2 plus 3.2 plus this, plus this, plus this, plus this, plus this, blah, 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 blah. Okay. But that takes a lot of time. I'm going to show you how we use the formula exactly. So what I'm going to do, so in the geometric series here, I'm going to start here. Okay. And I'm going to calculate what the sum of all these numbers are. So each of these numbers, like the going up, 8, 3.2, whatever, 40% of... What is 40% of 3.2? Let me just get it real quick. 0.4. Right, 1.28. This is a geometric... sum. Right, exactly. Yeah, it's 20 plus... So, if I add up the first number from each of these, and then multiply that whole thing by 2, that'll get me the up-down for these parts of the bounces, okay? And then what I need to do is add the additional 20 drop that doesn't have a 20 rise at the beginning. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to represent this as a geometric sum, which is starting at 8. Okay, it starts at 8. It has a common ratio of 0.4, 40%. And then I need it to go up to the 6th term. So this is going to be 6 minus 1. Right? Yeah. So this is n minus 1. So if we want to add this, so the sum from the first term, so the first one here, to the 6th, or, sorry, is this to the 5th? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is to the 5th. Sorry, it's to the 5th. To the 5th term. Of 8 times 0.4 to the n minus 1. That is the same thing as the first term, which is 8. 1 minus the common ratio, 0.4 to the 5th, n, over 1 minus 0.4. Does that get me a... Do you understand that, Reki, where that's coming from? Okay, cool. Well, kind of. Well, yeah. No, it is complicated, man. It is complicated what's happening. Let me just show that this works. Okay, this would get me 13.1968. Okay. So, if I were to add, right? Yeah, we'll see what we guess. Okay. If I were to add each of these, right? 8, and then 40% of 8, which is 3.2. 40% of 3.2, which is 1.8, 1.28. And then all the other ones. Did you put them all there for me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, let me copy this in. Yeah, these are all the different heights that happen, okay? So you have the 8, you have the 3.2, you have the 1.28, you have the 0.512, and then you have the 0.2048. Those are all the going up parts. And then why we're multiplying it by 2 is to then get all the going down parts as well, okay? You see that? And then we're adding the single 20 going down to it as well, okay? So, if I do that, that gets me the same 13.1968, right? So this whole thing here. $13.1968, and then you multiply it by 2, and then you add 20. And that'll get you the right answer. What I wanted to show is that you don't need to do this individually, Reki. You don't need to calculate each one of these terms and add them up. It's okay here because you're just doing it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different numbers. But if this gets put out to a much larger number of bounces, it gets really, really difficult. Why don't we do 20 times point? Oh, yeah. Because 20 is just the initial drop. There's no energy lost on the drop. Okay. So what I wanted to show here is that this thing right here, okay, is the same thing as 8 times 40% to the n minus 1. So when n is equal to 1, this is a geometric series, is what this is, right? When n equals 1, this is just 8 times 0.4 to the 0. And then this is, right, n equals 2. Yeah, do you see that? Blah, 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 blah. And then this eventually is n equals 5. Or n, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is n equals 5. Yeah, okay. There's an equation for this, which you learned from here in your book, which says that the sum of the first n terms of a geometric series is equal to this. So I can say that, okay, instead of doing this, like, instead of calculating the 40% for each term and then adding them together, we can use this one. No, because we don't know what the last term is. We do this because we know how many bounces there are. In this case, there's only 5, right? So we would say S sub 5. So that means the sum of the first 5 terms of this sequence is equal to the first term, which is 8, times the common ratio, that's 0.4, to the n. N in this case is 5, because we're adding up the first 5 terms, minus 1 over 0.4 minus 1. We can just consider the last term as the 5th term. Sure. Yeah, you could do that. You could calculate the 5th term by putting in 5 minus 1, getting it, and then plugging it into this. This is not as common, though. In terms of, like, math land, you want to know how to do this. This is the real thing to know how to do. Yeah, exactly. You could still do it for 21, right? You could just plug in 21 here and then calculate it, but, yeah, it just sucks. Yeah, right? Okay. When you do this, okay, as I did on my calculator here, right? I got the same thing. So look how I did 8 times 0.4 to the 5th minus 1 over 0.4 minus 1. You're going to get 13.1968. So this is a faster way, and Seth is right. If you had to calculate more than 5 terms, if you had to calculate like 21 terms, this is not the way you want to do it.
Oh no.
Just don't.
Oh God!
This is the smarter way to do it. Yeah, anyways, okay, cool. So yeah. So whatever. It's that, right? That 13.1968, that's the hardest part to calculate. Then you just do that times 2 plus 20. And so you get the final answer is 46.39. Yeah. So total. Nice. Okay. So this was a good question, Reki. This was good because this taught a cool concept, which I don't know if you've gone through yet, but it's super applicable. Very useful to use. Reki says, wait, what's up? Okay, yeah, okay, because that 13.1968, that's just what the sum of this part was. So that was just these things. And then we multiply it by 2 to get the going down parts, and then we add 20. Yeah. Wait, Seth, why do you say it's not 46.39? Why is it not that? Oh. To the nearest tenth of a meter. Seth is correct. You're correct with that, yes. Yes. Nice. You get a save for that, Seth. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, good job, Reki.
Well done! Well done!
All right, let's see if equity's around. Oh, he's not in the Twitch.
Wakey, wakey.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, Nick, you want to do some more of your questions until equity comes around? See if Nick's around.
Sure.
Yeah, all right, let's do it. Okay, cool. Let's hit it. All right. Assume that a TrackMan earns $24,000 a year. Jesus Christ. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure this is close to the federal poverty limit, dude. What? 24K, dude. You can't live on 20. Dude, my rent is more than 24K.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a stylus. I use a stylus. I don't use a mouse. If 20% of his pay is deducted for taxes and Social Security, his weekly take-home pay will most nearly be. Okay, cool.
I know how, but not by hand.
Okay. This is a good thing for knowing how to tip, like waitresses and stuff. It's a good little trick. I'm gonna teach it to you. Okay. So you have 24,000, right? And you want to know that 20% of it is going away, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to know what about this 24,000? What do you want to know about it?
How much is going to be taken away?
Yeah.
From it?
Yes. Which is how much? How much percent is that?
20?
20%.
Yeah.
Good, 20%. Yeah, okay. So 20% is going to be taken away from this. Do you want to know how to calculate 20% of this number? It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you do like 0.20 or something?
You would do 0.2 times 24,000. This is kind of hard to do. Okay. So what I like to do to think about this, instead of writing 0.2, I'm going to write this as 2/10. Okay. All right. Now, what I can do is I can do the 24,000 divided by 10 first and then multiply it by 2. Instead of doing 2 times this and then dividing by 10, I'm going to do this divided by 10. What happens when I take this number, 24,000, and I divide it by 10?
You lose 1 0.
Good. Yes, you lose 1 0. Good. So now you have 2,400. Okay? And now this should be easier to do in your head, right? What's 2,400 times 2?
4,800.
Good. 4,800. This is also how you can know how to like tip someone really quick, okay? I'm just going to just teach you real quick. You should tip your people 20%, unless they're being absolutely terrible. Let's say, for instance, someone gives you a bill and it's $19, right? And you ask yourself, right, like, how much am I supposed to write here for the tip, okay? How would I figure out what 20% of this is using kind of the same trick we just did?
Take away the 0.
Well,
and then
it's a little trickier when there's a decimal here. Okay. Okay. If you do 19 divided by 10,
it's gonna be messy.
No, it's okay. It just moves the decimal one place to the left. That's what it does.
Oh, right.
Right? Like dividing by 10 moves it to the decimal one place to the left. Multiplying by 10 moves it to the other. Right? Okay, cool. Okay. So, you know 10% is equal to how much?
0.1?
1.9.
Oh, right, yeah.
Cool. And then 20% is going to be double that, right? So then what am I going to do to double 1.9? What does that get me? Seth is kind of right here. You're right, Seth.
I'm not sure.
What would 2 times 19 be?
I have no clue.
Okay. What would 2 times 20 be?
40.
Okay. So 19 is pretty close, right? So what's 2 times 19 then?
Yeah.
It's 38.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. That you should also know this, right? 20 times 2 is equal to 40. So 19 times 2, that's only a single 2 less than this. That's why it's 38.
Oh.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Like here, do you want an example of this? Let's say I had 19 times 5. Do you know how to get what that is real quickly?
No.
Okay. What's 20 times 5?
30.
No. 20 times 5.
Wait, 130,
okay.
Bro.
So what is 19 times 5?
95.
95. Do you see that? So there's always a quick trick. Anytime you see one of these like fucking annoying ass numbers, but it's close to like a nice number, pretend it's the nice number, and then whatever the difference is, subtract it from like whatever that thing is.
Damn.
So, Seth says try to do 19 times 18. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, yeah.
18.
Yeah, let's try to do 19 times 18, right? This looks ugly. What's an easier one to do with this?
15? No.
No. What about 20 times 18?
Oh. What is 20 by 18?
360.
32, right? So 320?
No, it's 360. Because it's the same thing as 2 times 18, which is 36, and then plus another 0. Okay.
Right.
So this is how many more 18s than this?
One more.
It's one more. So you have to go back 18, and that's why you get 342.
Wow.
Yeah. It's just a little trick for things. Always try to reduce things to, you can always borrow things, right? Like 20 times 23, right? This looks like it sucks, right? But I know what 2 times 23 is, right? That's 46. So then then you put the 0 back, and now it's 460.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Quick math tricks.
Yeah.
That's another way to do it. Endar said, yeah, if you were doing 20 times 18, the way we were doing it, and you do this in when you do times table. If you do, have you done this? You've done this before, right? Where you do this.
Yeah.
You're doing the same thing. You're doing 8 times 20, which is 160, and then you're adding 10 times 20, which is why you're getting 200 here, and that gets you the same thing. Yeah. It's just this takes longer. You want to develop these skills to do them in your head, especially if you're being a TrackMan worker to quickly cover our tracks. So yeah, so again, if you ever need to tip someone and you're going to tip them 20% because you're a good person, just take whatever the amount is, move the decimal to the left once, and then double it. That's all you got to do. Okay? Little trick.
I see.
So here, 2400, all I did is, the decimal's technically over here. I moved the decimal to the left. Now it's 2400. And then I doubled it, and that got me 4800. All right. So that's how much money is deducted for taxes and Social Security, okay? So he had 24,000, but now he lost 4,800 due to taxes, okay? So how much money is left? If this is, it looks tricky to do, right? Let's do it this way. Let's do 24,000 minus the 4,000, and then minus the 800.
Yeah, that's what I did. It was 19,200.
Good. Yeah, good. You got it, Nick, dude. Yeah, it's good math. 19,200. Okay. But the question, so this looks like the right answer, right? It's actually not. It's, because they want to know what his weekly take-home pay. So this is how much he makes in a year, which is pretty fucking awful. But to know how much he makes in a week, how do you figure that out?
Divided by 12 and then divided by 4.
That actually, that's a pretty good approximation.
But to be like, how do you say this?
To be exactly.
Yeah, it's like divided by 52 or something.
Yeah, 52. There are 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah. So
let's see. Let's see if we could do that this way. Let's see what the actual answer is. So the actual answer would be to divide this by 52, which unfortunately you have to do long division. I don't know how to do this in my head. So do you know how to do this? How to do?
Sort of.
Right. So 52 goes into 1 0 times. 52 goes into 19 0 times. 52 goes into 192. How many times?
2.
3.
3?
Yeah. So
that would be 200.
2 times 52 just gets you 104. 3 times 52. So look, this is the same thing as 3 times 50.
Oh no, before.
Which is 150.
Yeah.
Plus 3 times 2, which is 6, 156. Okay. So now you get 156 here. Seth said there's a way to do it in your head. I'll check that afterwards. This is kind of tricky. You got to borrow, right? 8, 12, 6, 3. Okay. Then you bring the 0 down. 52 goes into 360 how many times?
7 or 6?
Well, let's try 7. So 7 times 52 is what?
14, 35, 36.
So 7 times 50 gets me 350. 7 times 2 gets me 14. So that gets me 364. Okay, so is it 7?
No.
No. Good, so it's just 6. Okay. So that gets me 306. Right? Because 6 times 50 is 300. Or, sorry, I fucked this up. And then 6 times 2 is 12. Sorry, it's 312. Okay. This is 48. 52 doesn't... Well, we pull down a 0. 52 goes into 480. Is it 9 times? I think it's 9. Because 9 times 5 is 450. 9 times 2 is 18. That gets me 468. Okay. So we get like 369. Which is closest to this answer. Okay. That's annoying to do that. Let's see if your way would be easier. The issue I have with this is like these answers are so you can immediately get rid of this answer choice, right? It's not this one. But the question is these are all off by a factor of like 50 or 60 bucks. So let's see if we would have gotten close doing. So you were saying, okay, 19,200, right? Jeff says 50. I'm not dividing it by 52.1775. No, not doing that. Okay.
What would that even look like? How do you even divide that?
I don't know. That would suck. I think we could divide this by 12.
Yeah, 12 and then 4.
So dividing by 12. So I ignore all this and I just think about like what's 192 divided by 12. And that's 112, 7. Oh, that's 6. That's nice actually. 16 times 12 is 192. We know, right? 12 times 12 is what?
144.
Good. You see, Nick, you get, like, you're not dumb. Like, a lot of students can't do this. You can do this fast. Yeah, you just need, like, guidance on, like, the next step.
Thank God I had a grandma that forced me to do this since I was 5.
I'm glad you had strict Russian babushka to, like, make sure you know your times tables.
She was an architect, so that's why.
Because I can't tell you, that's great. I'm glad she was an architect. I can't tell you how frustrating it is for me, like, teach students, but then they just don't know their times tables. And I'm like, okay, but we need basics here. So yeah, so 144. If you put another to get to 192, that's another 48, and 48 is 4 12s. So that's why it's 12 times 16. Okay, cool. So yeah, if I divide this by 12, I get 16. So that's gonna be 1600. Right? Because this went into this 16 times, and then you still have the 2 zeros. Okay.
Yeah.
And then if you do 1600 divided by 4 weeks, oh, I see. 400. Yeah. See, this is where, Yeah. The problem is like 400.
Well, that actually still kind of works.
It's closest. It's the closest. The issue would be if they put like 420 as like an answer.
Nice.
You'd be tempted.
Like, shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
You
so
can
50,
you
I have
wait
to do 52 all the time, right?
I don't think you do. Well, because what you can know is that you doing this, the divide by 12, divide by 4, you're dividing it by 48. So you're pretending there are less weeks than there actually are. So if you pretend there are less weeks, then your weekly amount is gonna be greater. So you know it has to be under 400. So that eliminates this choice. And I don't think it's going to be so far under that it's going to get down to here. So I think your method's okay. Sensation sent something in Russian. I don't understand that. Besmershhetreich. What is this?
Yo. Biz muki net.
Something not.
What? Yo, I gotta translate that. I can barely read. I can read like 50% of the alphabet, but half of it is like beyond me.
The Cyrillic alphabet?
Yeah, because half of the words aren't words. They are attachments to words to make them either like a harder, like for example, a harder R, or a softer R.
Oh, it just changes like the sounding of the word, of the letter.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah. And then you're supposed to. Without flour, there is no science. Okay.
Without flour, there's no science, dude. Excuse me. What?
Yo,
What do you, without flour, there's no. What do you mean by that sensation? What?
Torture. Without torture, there's no science.
Oh, okay. Is flour and torture the same word in Russian?
No.
It's like, hey, girl, I got you some flowers.
Are you into bondage by any chance?
Yeah, BDSM community. That's why Sensation won't sell us his feet pics. They go
Actually, claws.
Actual claws. Alright. Here, let's try to do this next one. But let's have it. We did a similar one to this, so let's have you do it using kind of the same method. Right?
You know those big wood files?
Yeah, and wood files. Yeah.
Big metal files. That's what I use for my feet.
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, they have what's this thing called? It's called emery board. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Y'all never seen this stuff? Emery board?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's called emery board. There are some people that are. There's some people that it is like a nail file, but there's some people that are like addicted to eating that stuff.
The hell?
Yeah, they like.
Hello?
They have a mental disorder. Yeah, they eat emery board. I swear I saw it on like TV. It's like my weird addictions or something.
What?
I don't know. Yeah.
This is what happens when you have children with your own cousins.
Yeah.
Yo.
Like, yo, my family tree doesn't branch, dog.
Well, the American family tree really doesn't. You're all related to each. You've got a very small pool of people from which you're all derived from.
Wow. Yeah, we're not an island though.
Apparently, Einstein married his cousin or something.
Yeah.
Did he? He married his cousin.
Yeah,
Did he?
he had like kids with his cousin. Yo.
I think
3 or 4.
I think second cousin is legal, but first cousin is not. But in some states it is.
Bruh.
Why?
I'm not gonna put that in my search history right now because I don't need people knocking on my door. But all right, let's try to do this one, Nick. Let's try to do this one. Ooh, look, this one has 16ths and quarters and eighths.
Oh no.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? All right, let's try and do it the smart way we did it. So. Okay, luckily these are all in inches though. Isn't this nice? Look, there's no feet anywhere. No feet. Sorry, Sensation, no feet. It's just inches. Okay. Dude, Nightbot just like went ham on Reki Rek. That's too funny.
What happened?
Reki Rek just keeps like going ... in the chat, and then Nightbot ends up like banning him.
Listen, stop being a twat.
Yeah. Do I have to set the limit? Like, do I have to set an exception for Reki?
Probably.
Those are feet and inches. Just no. No, dude. Are they? Jeff, are you fucking with me, dude?
Oh yeah, sometimes it does that. Sometimes it's just, it shows that it's like the 3 dash means that it's a foot, but I don't know.
I don't think so. Okay, let's try and do it this way. We'll see if we get the right answer. Okay, how are we gonna add these? Right, so this is 3 and 1/16 plus 4. Oh, fuck. He may be right though. Do you notice how this one doesn't have a dash?
No, that's normal because we love grammar. We love grandmas. You know?
Dude, but okay, yeah. The problem is like, yeah, Jeff does have of a point that, okay, look, do you see here? Some of the answers don't have dashes in them. Fuck. Really? Dude, that's such a pain in the ass. Are you serious? You gave me a Discord about how you add them? What'd you do in Discord? Where? Did you put it in the reading room again?
Office hours.
Oh, he did. Okay, cool.
Sensation, can you unban me?
Oh, thank you. I got it. Officer. Yeah, appreciate Seth. That's good. That's good, Seth. One sec, it's copying in. But wait, you got 22 feet for this?
Say it again.
5, 4. Oh, this is an example. Okay, it'll copy in. It's waiting for. It's a very high resolution image apparently.
Apparently.
4 days later.
4 days later. Yeah, we'll just put the waiting thing.
Yo, this guy scares me, man.
What's his name again?
I don't know. He's got a really menacing face.
It's Kurt Angle, isn't it? That is Kurt Angle, isn't it?
Okay, here we go. All right, it finally loaded. I can see. I can. Okay, let's see what he did here. What did he do here?
What in the world?
What in the? What? Oh, I think this is the one he's doing. Oh, smart. Oh, I like this. This is smart. He's lying. Do you see how he's doing this? Do you see he writes like feet in one column? He writes inches in another column, and then the whatever fraction inches. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Yeah, I like that, Seth. That's cool. Well, let's try that. Okay, but I think Jeff is right. I think Jeff is right that this is referring to feet, and this is referring to inches. I think this is some weird TrackMan thing that I haven't heard of before.
I think the space is the feet, because if you go to the other one, they all have the dashes.
No.
Oh, okay.
In the other one, they have the single apostrophe, which I know means feet. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doubting. Okay, maybe it is a grammar mistake. But yeah, why is there spaces in some of them but dashes in others?
Yeah.
Scares me.
Wait, it's not all inches then.
Spindle says, but that would be 10 feet. It can't be more than that if the 4 is also not feet. It would be 8 feet something. Oh, he's right. Spindle's right. Oh, thanks, Spindle, for... Yeah, dude, that's dope. Yeah, thanks, Spindle. Yeah, Spindle brings up a good point of how, like, the final thing... Well, Jeff was saying that, like, okay, 15 would mean that, like, you can't have 15 inches. It has to be in feet. But there's no way to get 15 feet from here. Because even if this was feet, and this was feet, and this was feet, that's 7 plus 3. That's 10 feet. And 10 feet plus 4 feet, you're... But, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, we're going to assume that everything here is just inches and that this poor TrackMan workbook, which apparently thinks that, I don't know, making $24,000 a year is acceptable, didn't have enough money to proofread their dashes and spaces.
No one proofread.
I know some things that are measured in inches, even if they're over 12. God damn it, Jeff. I'm crying, dude. I'm crying. That's crazy, y'all. Okay. Okay.
Like a baby's arm holding an apple.
Okay. Let's consider they're all inches. Okay.
So we have 3
1/16 inch, 4 1/4 of an inch, 2 5/8 of an inch, 5 7/16 of an inch. Okay.
Let me take a picture of my child.
Your child? Oh, your cat? Your cat came in?
Yeah, he's trying to get on top, bro.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, show us your cat, dude.
You got on my lap. No,
I had a girl visit me this weekend, but this I don't think this cat was having a good time. This poor cat was just laying on the ground in just random positions.
Oh, is he okay?
That's what I'm saying, dude. This poor cat.
Bro died.
I think the cat was saying, like, I want to go home now. Look at this cat. Dude.
Bro died from exhaustion, bro.
Why is this cat being so sad? I was like, why are you sitting on my bathroom floor, cat?
Meow.
Meow.
Yes.
Oh, there's your cat.
Meow.
Wow, nice.
Did it work?
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw it. Okay, let's try to do this question. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do, right? Let's add all these up. What does that get us?
Uno momento.
Uno momento. He says.
Yo, Noodle, give me 1 second, yo.
Okay, you're good. And then Seth is right to left. Yeah. So sometimes we would have feet over here as well, but right now we just have inches. And
Okay.
Porque no feet. I'm gonna convert all these to 16ths because I see that's the biggest denominator we have.
I
So
am
this is-
full of hair.
Yeah, cats do. I think I'm low-key allergic to cat hair.
I think I am too, but it happens rarely. I don't know.
Yeah, we just deal with it.
Stop licking my feet. Yo. Thank God I have socks on, yo.
Salty goodness.
I really can't
Well,
tell. I can't tell if we run a foot Instagram or a foot Twitch or not at this point.
Yo, if being half naked and doing hot tub streams, I mean, if that's okay.
The sky's the limit, dude.
Yeah.
All right, I think if we add this, so 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 2 is 9, plus 15, this is going to be 14. And then let's add all these up. So I have 1/16, 4/16, so that's 5, 15/16, and then this is going to be 22/16.
Damn.
Yeah, so all I did is I just converted all of these things to 16ths. And then this...
Eighths?
Right, not 8ths. Okay, then what am I going to do with this?
Noodle. Stop it. Make it into... No.
Because 22/16 is an improper fraction, right?
Yeah. 4, 5, 6. 6 over 8, 16.
6? Where are you getting 6 from?
22
how many-
minus...
Right. So 16 goes into 22 once. So there's a 1
Yeah.
from here. And then it's 6/16.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Okay. Oh, okay, you're good. Okay. So then these combine, and you get 5 and 6/16, which we can then we can simplify this though, right? What's 5 and 6/16?
15?
No, not 15. Or 15. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I fucked up. Yeah. But we can simplify this. The 6/16 is going to become what?
Divided by 2, so 3 over 8.
Good. So 15 and 3/8. Let's see what answer choice that is. That is this one. Nice.
He's looking at me, patiently waiting for me to pet him.
I need the pets. Nice. So Darsh has a question. All right, here, go give your child some pets, and then I'm gonna help Darsh out with the question. Okay. I'll DM this one to you as well, though.
Okay.
Nice.
Let me send a picture of him. One more picture. He's just patiently waiting right next to me.
I always say that the cats are just like we're the pets. Like cats are really the owners, and we're just allowed to live in cat world.
He's
I
like,
know something about that.
he's like, bro, are you done yet? Hello.
Yeah, he's like, excuse me, you live here with me.
Hello.
A cat is not intelligent enough to realize that you're not a cat.
Really? Is that true? This is an adorable fucking cat, by the way. Wow.
Siamese, bro, sheds like crazy.
Wow, that's a cool looking cat.
I'm full of hair, yo.
Fan of the cat.
Thank you. I don't know what is on his nose, though. Is that like a birthmark?
Yeah, it's like a birthmark or like a mole or something. Yeah. I've been collecting ducks. I recently got another rubber ducky.
What the hell? Where do you put them?
These are like on my car. These are there.
I like the golden one. And
Yeah,
the one
the
that
golden
glows.
Yeah. Just chilling. Ducks are chilling. You gotta have all your ducks in a row. Okay. Let's see. Adarsh, are you around here in the chat, Adarsh?
What's that?
Let's change that.
What's up, Adarsh? Nice. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Go wait, we'll off. All right, cool. All right, the function f of x is equal to x cubed minus x squared minus x minus 11/4 is graphed in the plane above. If k is a constant such that the equation f of x equals k has 3 real solutions, which of the following could be a value of k? Oh, pretty cool. So, f of x is equal to k. That could be like f of x is equal to 2, right? K is just a number, right? Do you know what this graph looks like at Darsh? F of x is equal to 2? How would I graph that here? What would that look like? I'm gonna see if there's like an analytical way to do this. I can see graphically how to do this, but I want to know if analytically you can do this as well. So right, f of x is equal to 2. This is a horizontal line. So I agree, Fembox. I agree. Exactly, good. So this is a horizontal line. Notice how this would only have one solution, right? There's only one place where f of x is also equal to this f of x. Really, they should have said this is g of x. They should have called it a different letter. Okay. And yeah, as I move this thing down, right, you get cases where, for instance, like right here, it would have 2 solutions. A solution here and a solution here. Move it down even further. Now we have 3. And then right down here, there would be 2. They should have not called it. Oh, you're so right. You're so right. Thanks, Seth. I should have said g of x is equal to k and f of x equals g of x. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Seth. That's what I should have said. Yeah. Correct. Yeah, I sometimes read questions the way I think they should be. I'm like doing an autocomplete in my head of all the math questions I've helped kids with, and I know like what they usually ask. But you're right. They didn't ask it that way. Correct. Y would just be equal to -3. That is correct, right? It would just be here, here, and here. But Seth's also right in that it could be slightly lower, right? It could probably be -3.5. That would probably be okay as well. Yeah? I feel like that would work, yeah. Or you could even do this, right? You could do like -2.99 or something, right? You could round it to 3. I could find the... Oh, good point. Oh, yes. Jeff actually does know the correct way to do this. I'm going to take this question at Darsh and we're gonna rev it up. Because we're going to do this analytically. We're going to find out for what are all the values that it could be, okay? So the key thing here, right, is that more learning. Let's go. Seth says, wait, what? What's wrong, Seth? What are the options? Oh, yeah, there should be multiple choice options. Yeah. It is multiple choice, yeah. We don't need no options. Where we're going, we don't need roads. But yeah, let's try to show this analytically how this is. Okay. So, we know, right? It has to be somewhere in between these 2 points, or these 2 y points, right? in this land, anywhere in between here, that's where you will hit 3 different solutions, right? You see how you'll always hit three different solutions? Once you get to here, this technically only hits it at 1 point and 1 point, so that's only 2 solutions. And once it gets up to here, this is also just 1 point and 1 point. Your teacher didn't get... Yeah, so this happens a lot, Seth. Teachers just recycle questions from other stuff, and then they don't, like, copy all the stuff that's needed. Okay. So if we can find out, for instance, let's say y equals a and y equals b, that'll tell us all the possible values for what this can happen, okay? Now, in order to figure out where these... This is called a local maximum, and this is called a local minimum, like where the top of this hump is and where the bottom of the hump is, bottom of the ditch, I guess is. We need to use calculus, because we can figure out where these things occur by setting the derivative of this function equal to 0. The derivative refers to what the slope of the function is at any point in time. So when the slope is 0 here, that's when we're at the apex, when we're at the top. Because the slope goes from being a positive slope to a 0 slope to a negative slope. That would be an integration question. It would be, yeah. Pretty cool. So, we're going to take this function. This is a calculus topic. And we're going to figure out where those things happen. Okay? So the way to do that is to first take a derivative of your function. So f prime of x, what you always do for derivatives is you take the exponent here, you bring it out front, so this is going to be 3x, and then you drop the power by 1. So this is 3x squared. This would be minus 2x to the first, which is the same thing as 2x. And then this just becomes minus 1. Because x to the first, the 1 comes in front, so you get minus 1x to the 0, and x to 0 is just 1. Oh, you have a final tomorrow for calc? Nice, okay. And then the derivative of this is 0. Because, yeah, if there's no x attached to it, this is called a constant, which means the derivative is 0. Okay, now we're going to set this equal to 0. So, 3x squared minus 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. We could use the quadratic formula, or we could factor. I think I want to factor. So, I'm going to do this. So, 3 times 1 is, so negative 3. So, I want factors of negative 3 that add up to negative 2. That's going to be negative 3 and 1. So, I'm going to break this up into 3x squared. And then we're going to do minus 3x. And then we're going to do plus 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay. Now you can group. Oh, sorry, this is 1x. Sorry, my bad. Good. Yeah, very good, Adarsh. Yeah. Very smart. Hey, cool. So you good. You get 3x, because you can pull a 3x out of here. You can pull a 1 out of here. You get 3x. No. Sorry. You do get 3x plus 1. And then you get x minus 1? Is that right?
Nice.
I think that's what it is. Wow, thanks for the follow, Heatwave. Yeah, good. Okay. So that tells me my zeros happen at x is equal to negative 1/3 and x is equal to 1. Okay. So this one is where x is equal to negative 1/3. And then this one, which we kind of could see graphically, right? This is when x is equal to 1. What's up, Alex? What's up, dog? Yeah, you can come speak if you want. So the next thing you have to do is just to figure out what the y values are here. And the way to do that is to plug them in to x over here. So I'm gonna use my calculator for this. Well, I can do it for the 1. The one is easy, right? So if I plug in 1, I get 1 minus 1, so that's 0. Minus 1 minus 11 fourths. So minus 1 minus 11 fourths is the same thing as negative 15 fourths. Okay. So this is negative 15 fourths. Which is, yeah, negative 3.75, right? That's kind of what this looks like, right? It's right above negative 4. And then for the orange one, well, that's kind of ugly. I'm going to use my calculator. And I'm going to say 1 over 3. I'm going to store this as a variable x. This is a way to do this in your calculator. It's pretty cool. Because now if you type in x to the 3rd minus x to the 2nd minus x minus 11 over 4. Oh god, wait. I need to look at what I'm doing. I hate the new operating systems on these calculators where you have to drop the exponent. It's not like the standard LaTeX, you know, just put stuff in. Okay. That gets us... Yes, Alex, I can help you. What do you need help with? Alex, if you have a specific question, what helps is to put a screenshot of that question in Help Screenshots. And I'll go over it on the stream here. Alright, so this is negative... Well, that seems wrong. Because it shouldn't be negative 2 point something? Oh, you know I messed up? I called x positive 1/3. It needs to be negative 1/3. Yeah, we all tutor. That's the whole point of the server here, Alex. Okay, there we go. Oh, can I? Oh, thank you. Where's that? Mode in classic instead of math print. Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you. Oh, did that fix so many things, right? Yeah, because... Oh, good. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's a blessing, dude. Thank you. Okay. Well, that's okay if you're struggling with algebra, Alex. So the best way that we help you out with, you know, what you don't understand in algebra is to figure out what you don't understand in algebra by having you submit a screenshot of a question that was maybe on your homework or on a quiz or on a practice test or something, and then we can go through it and doing a walkthrough kind of explain the different steps. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay if you're struggling. Like, lots can struggle. Exactly. Yeah. Alex, we also have here. 1 sec. Let me make sure. Let me just give you perms. 1 sec. Seth. Cool. Seth. There's Seth. Here, I'm gonna make you a TA. There you go. All right. Seth has a TA permissions, so you can also DM him if you want, like, help not on the stream. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if they wanted to say on this question here, for like, what are the possible values of k? You would say that k has to be less than negative 15 fourths. Sorry, greater than negative 15 fourths. Wait, what am I thinking here? Sorry. This is the way. Negative 15 fourths, and then this is negative 2.56. That's the full solution. Cool. Good question there, Darsh. I like that. Also, thank you, Femvox, for teaching me about the things. That's cool. Cool question. Write that in an interval. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So we could write this way. So you would say negative 15 over 4, comma, negative 2.56. It does make things look nicer. Although sometimes students get confused at whether this is a point, you know? Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, Alex, I'm glad you found us on Discord and stuff. Or sorry, you found us on Twitch, I think. But if you want help, how this works is we have streams 3 times a week, which again, for anyone who's just finding us today, we're not alone. We have a bunch of other really cool math streamer friends. Those are all their Twitches. Make sure to go follow them and stuff. And then we have a calendar here, which you can click on to find out when people are streaming on Twitch with Math Help. So Zach is on right now, E2iPie. He's doing an Infinite Series thing. We're going to raid him after this. And then you can see when our streams are as well. You have a raid target? I was going to raid Zach, because he's streaming right now. Yes, we love Zach. Yes, of course. Yeah. So, Alex, yeah. So, I'll show you here. Like, so in Discord, we have a channel here called Help Screenshots. And what happens is students will post pictures of their homework questions or things they don't understand. And we go over them on the stream here live to help you out. And if you want to find out when the streams are, you can look at the calendar there. Or this will also show you the schedule in your time zone. It should. And that's the best way we can help you out. Also, yeah, we have TAs and volunteers and people like Seth here who are willing to help you outside of the streams. You can feel free to send them a DM, and just it's all free. Nice. Okay. Do I have it? Why does it say I have a notification in this channel? What? Excuse me? Okay, cool. Thanks, Seth. Okay. Cool. All right. I think that's all the questions for today. And I want to raid Zach before he ends the stream. So let's close the stream out. Thank you everyone for coming to Office Hours. I had a lot of fun working with you guys today. Appreciate all the questions, learning and stuff. You always have a lot of fun. Our next stream will be tomorrow. That's at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And also, if you haven't already, go check out, we have a podcast guest on Friday, which will be super fun. So if you want to submit some questions as like topics for our podcast, please go do that in the Discord. I'll make another announcement about it later today, and I'll remind you tomorrow as well. And best question wins $20. So try to come up with some cool questions for our guest. Okay, cool. Here, Alex, let me do your question real quick. You know, one sec. He did submit a question. Here, Alex, I'll do your question real quick. You can hear me on the stream, Alex? I see you're in the chat at least, right? Okay, cool. So, and then we'll go raid Zach, but here, let's post your question in real quick. I'll make it easy for you. Okay, the value of P minus Q plus PQ for P equals -1, Q equals -2. This is great. This is an algebra question, okay? Because it involves variables, right? These are the letters, okay? So they're saying P minus Q plus, and then when you have the letters together here, the PQ together here, that means they're multiplied by each other, okay? Yeah, I know you guys can get the answer really fast. But yeah, so when they have these together here, this is the same thing as seeing P times Q. All right? And then they're saying P is equal to -1, Q is equal to -2. Okay? What that means is I'm just going to take whatever this number is and replace P with that number everywhere it is, okay? So instead of having P here, I'm going to write this as -1. And then instead of saying minus Q, I'm going to have it say minus -2. And then plus, instead of saying P, I'm going to say -1 times, and instead of Q, we're going to say times -2, okay? Now, this is where you have to do order of operations, which is also called PEMDAS. Have you seen this before? Alex, have you seen PEMDAS? Is this something you guys are familiar with? Okay. So that means the order of doing things. So parentheses, there's no parentheses. There's no exponents.
You done messed up, Aaron!
There's no multiplication, there's no division, but there... Well, actually, there is multiplication. I take that back. This is the one we have to do. We have multiplication right here. So I need to do this first. So, what is -1 times -2? You gotta remember what happens when you have... Good, exactly, 2. So this is 2. Okay. And then whenever I have minus, I can replace this with a plus. So now I'm going to write this as -1 plus 2. And then it's going to be plus this 2 from here. Okay? So now that everything is just like plus minus, you go from left to right. Does that make sense, Alex? Okay. So -1 plus 2, that's just going to get you 1. And then plus 2 will get you 3. Does that make sense? Yes, good. Yeah, and then, yeah, Seth brings up a good point. If this had been instead of it being P minus Q, let's say instead it was P plus Q, that would be -1 plus -2. That's the same thing as -1 just minus 2. That's another thing to look out for sometimes. Okay? All right. Cool. Yeah. So, what's she typing? This helps you a lot? Yeah, cool.
That's dope.
So, Alex, yeah, also, because you ask a question, if you ask a question in our Discord server, you earn points, okay? And those points, you can buy gift cards with. So, you get a point for asking a question. There you go. Congrats, you get a point. So, yeah, come by the stream tomorrow. It's going to be around this time. And you can ask more questions, and we can teach you more algebra. Cool?
You missed my algebra question.
What's your algebra question?
It's in help screenshots.
Where's your question? Oh, you do have one. Oh wait, all of these?
Well, no. It was just kind of, this is the first page. Why do we get from here to there? And yeah.
Wait 1 second, let me see. Let me pull it in real quick. Oh, I see. Oh, I thought you were just posting the... Never mind. Yeah, I thought you were posting the thing you posted with the exponent rules. 1 second, let me get in.
Different book.
Different book. Different book. Different book. Okay. Which one?
If you start with, start with the first screenshot that I sent you.
The very first screenshot. Well, you sent me 3 here. Here. You tell me which one it is. Is it this one?
Wait. Are they in the wrong order?
I think they are. Is it this one?
Hang on. It'll be one of the smaller ones.
Is it this one?
Yeah, that's the first page.
Okay. Oh, is this proof by induction? Okay.
There was a few of these.
Okay. An even number can be written as... Okay.
So it starts with this and then goes on to other proofs, and then it just gives you a lot of questions. It's like, well, how exactly does this explanation apply to the questions themselves?
Good. Okay, so you're talking about this one?
I don't need you to go through everything that it says there. It's just like, this is what it has said, and then
Yeah,
we get to here, and it's like...
So they're showing that like any even number can be written as 2 times a, where a is just anything, any integer, right? Right? If a was equal to 3, you'd get 6, right? A equals to 4, you get 8. These are all yeah, good to see Alex, dude. These are all even numbers, right? And anything that's odd can be written as 2n plus 1, basically 2b plus 1. Okay? So let's look for instance at this proof. Prove that the sum of 2 odd numbers is even. Okay? So an odd number would be like 2a plus 1. That's an odd number, right? Plus another odd number would be 2b plus 1. See how these are 2 different odd numbers? Because a and b could be different things. Okay?
Yeah.
So if I group these together, I get 2a plus 2b plus 2. Okay? Okay. Now, let's... Oh, okay. Very interesting. Okay. Do you see how this is an even number?
Yeah.
Or actually, no. What? I can make this even simpler. What can I pull out of all these things?
2.
2. So I can do 2, a plus b plus 1, right?
Yeah.
Now, by the definition of what an even number is, right? An even number is 2 times fucking anything, right? So this, I don't care what this is, it's going to get multiplied by 2. So this is even. So that shows how an odd plus an odd would get you an even.
Yeah, okay.
Do you see that? Basically, what you end up doing is you write out what the things are, you expand, and you group, and you try to show that this thing, right? Because 2 times anything is an even number. And that tells you that an odd plus an odd is an even.
The gripe I've got is when it says prove something.
Yes.
I'd then be expected to prove it, if you know what I mean.
This is a proof. Yeah.
Well, to me that looks like a hypothesis, and then the proof would be, well, here's a few numbers just rammed in for the sake of it.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, no. So math proofs, you create what's called like a general case, all right? And that's what we did here. We said, I can write any odd number as 2 times something plus 1. And I can write any other odd number as 2 times anything plus 1. And what I eventually get is 2 times these things, which I know has to be an even number, no matter what A or B is. Yeah, Cosmic kind of shares a similar... He says, I never got math proofs. They seem like theorems when my professor writes them on the board. I understand that. I totally do. Me too. Especially proof by induction. Proof by induction fucks me up so much. Because a lot of times it's... What you do is you show like the base case, and you show that the n+1 thing happens. And then since you show that the next thing happens, you know it happens for all the other ones as well. Yeah. But yeah, in general, how they do math proofs is you try to do things without any specific examples, and then show that it works for any number because you've done things with just variables. This is logic, which is a cool class in itself. Which is, for instance, like how to prove by counterexample. So a thing in logic is if you can find one case where it doesn't work, then you break it, right? So you can either prove it for all cases, which is what we did here, putting some general placeholders for the numbers, or you can disprove something by finding an example that doesn't work. So for instance here they say, disprove the statement that if p is a non-zero integer, that 1 over p squared is always less than 1 over p. So they're saying, okay, 1 over p squared is always less than 1 over p. All right? So you just like try some things, right? So for instance, if p is equal to 1, you get 1 over 1 squared, which is 1. Is that less than 1 over 1? No.
No.
So this is the counterexample, and you're done. You've disproven it. Yeah. It works for everything else, though, right? P equals 3, right? 1 over 9 is less than 1 over 3. Like, this looks cool.
Perfect.
But you find one case where it doesn't work, and now you disprove the whole thing. Yeah, exactly. These are cool sensation. I'd love to do more of these. Like, let me do these on the next stream, but I'd love to go through these. These are actually really fun. I used to hate them as well. I used to not like math proofs. I used to be very anti-math proofy. But once you do enough of them, they're actually pretty cool.
I'll try and take some pictures, but yeah, basically, the first page as you open the book is simple proofs.
Yeah.
Or even odd numbers, and then proof by deduction, proof by exhaustion, counterexample, and then I think the questions are the ones that you just had. Yeah, after that.
Yeah, there's a whole list of this. What are these called? You know, like a straw man argument. This is it. Yeah, okay. You seen one of these before? These are super cool. So there's like ad populum, circular argument, slippery slope, red herring, straw man, ad hominem, post hoc. There are all these ways to argue things and like prove things. Oh, logical fallacies. That's what it is. Sorry. Logical fallacies. Yeah, it's. Oh, yeah. Where is this on?
That image. That image that you just clicked on there. I'm pretty sure I've got that somewhere on this computer.
Well, I think this is the top page of poll or something.
That's not where I got it from.
Yeah, I think this is from 4chan. I remember seeing this on 4chan somewhere. I would pull it up, but I can't pull it up on stream because it's very much not safe for work. But I think this is on the top of I think this is on the top of /poll on 4chan.
You don't talk about B. Don't talk about B.
B was never good. Okay. All right. I'm actually gonna end the stream now because I want to go eat. I'm hungry.
Okay.
But that was cool. Yeah. Sensation. Yeah. Also tell me if I accidentally go over things. Like, yeah, tell me. Be like, I'm not intentionally skipping your questions.
No, I'm just happy to sit here and let you crack on with other people.
Oh,
just
no, you're good.
Run out of stuff.
No, that's great because that stuff, I love that stuff because that helps, again, other students. Like Cosmic, right, was like, I fucking hate proofs, yeah. Jeff says, since you're going over time, could you prove that the sum of two irrationals is always irrational? I don't know about that. How do you represent an irrational number? Could you show that pi plus e is irrational? Ooh, I don't know. I know that e to the 2i pi is rational, and that's who we're going to go raid. Maybe ask him. Okay, cool. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. We will see you tomorrow. Go say hi to Zach for me. Peace out. All right. Peace, sensation. Good to see you, Nick.
And
hope the kitty's having fun.
I want to think about that carefully, because if they're off by a constant, I don't know that I can say that. Seeing that x can change, right?
Oh shoot, we need to bound it.
Oh my gosh! Hello, welcome, Actual Education. Yeah, maybe those twos aren't equal. I agree. Actual Education, thank you so much for the raid. Happy Tuesday to you. We're talking about Taylor series and uniform convergence and all that stuff. Getting ready for Fourier stuff. Let's go shout out Actual Education. Welcome on in. Thanks for stopping by. Glad you're here. Eating Zach and Zach adjacents. Not quite fast Fourier transforms. Not quite like that. But I won't be able to go that far. But maybe someday we'll talk about the Fourier transform. That'd be fun. Mary, you might especially like that because I know you do engineering stuff, and that would be